Hello everyone and welcome to SUNUP. I'm Lyndall Stout. As we sail through the month of December, we're getting one more check-in on Oklahoma's wheat crop with Dr. Amanda Silva, our OSU Extension small grain specialist. And Amanda, since we last talked, I'm happy to report, and I think there's a lot of smiles on a lot of faces because we've seen rain across many parts of the state.
Definitely, yeah. So people are really excited about all this rain. Unfortunately, the Panhandle has not seen as much as we would like, but any rain we can get, we really appreciate it. And yeah, so the wheat's small around the state. A lot of fields were planted later. Of course, no forage this year. And that's actually what drives one of our studies looking at the impact of late planting on wheat production.
So talk a little bit more about that research that has been underway for a little while, and you're starting to get some takeaways that will inform some of the things you're doing with Extension.
Yes, I have a master's student working on that project. So this is the third growing season that we are evaluating different wheat genotypes, different wheat varieties at two seeding rates. So the seeding rate that we are looking at, it's 870,000 and then the 1.4 million seeds per acre. And in this study that we are conducting, we are not seeing a really impact on increasing seeding rate on the late planting. And the late planting that I'm talking about here is December, first week of December. In fact, we just finished planting some other studies that we are also looking at different nitrogen timing and rate. And late planting wheat, we just finished planting last week. And the importance of this research that I really wanted to highlight is especially for years like this, where we really need to delay planting for weather conditions. So either a drought, flooding, or sometimes even to manage weeds. So we have seen research showing that if you delay planting, wait for that wheat flush to come up and manage that, and then plant later, you could really benefit your system and reduce the chemical application.
Could this late planting help producers who want to add in another crop to their systems?
Yes, actually, it's one of the points of this study. So we have producers interested in having a cotton and wheat production together. So usually cotton harvest is a little bit late, so which pushes wheat planting to outside of its optimal window. So it definitely can work in that scenario. But one of the things that we are testing that I meant to mention is the varieties that we test that we are trying to develop to work in this system. So those varieties, we have one already released by OSU. They need to have a very fast growth early in the season, and in the spring, they should also be very quick on coming out of the winter and mature really fast. So they have this, what we say, shorter season, so they are adapted to this scenario, to this late planting scenario. So late planting could be a strategy for producers that are trying to plant cotton, that are trying to go behind corn, or plant before soybeans. So it could really help producers to diversify their source of income as well.
You talked about the wheat being a little smaller, shorter than we would like it to be this time of year. With some of the temperature swings that we see from pretty cold to mid to high 60s, how is that affecting the plant at this stage?
Yes, it could be a problem, especially for the wheat that are not so well developed. But we have seen the wheat also do really well in those situations. So it's something that we'll be watching. We wish that the wheat was more developed to face those single digits temperature, but
just wait and see, right?
Yeah.
And hope for the best.
Yes.
Well, Amanda, thank you very much. Great information, and we'll see you again early next year. Thanks a lot.